Hey guys, welcome to another video. Thank you for tuning in. I really appreciate you watching. Today I wanted to do a goodbye to an old friend. I think I mentioned on one of my vlogs a few weeks ago that I was having trouble with my treadmill, that it had died on me. Well, then I was able to get it working again. And it does work, but it is having issues. I did some research and was able to find out that I need to really replace the deck and the belt. My treadmill was discontinued. I mean, the company went out of business just like a month or two after I purchased it back in 2011. So it's hard finding the parts. I was able to find them, source them, to get them shipped to me. A new board and belt is going to cost me about $450, and then that's if I install it myself. If I hire someone then to install it, where I know it's done right, it's probably going to cost me $650 to get the treadmill put together. And then I've got the issue of if the electronics or the motor go out, it's going to be hard to find the parts again. And I've just decided I've had 11 years of this treadmill. I'm going to move on to a new one. So I have actually ordered a new one, and I will talk about that more in a new video. But I just wanted to talk a little bit about the treadmill that has provided me lots of good time over the last 11 years. So what I've got is it's a Pacemaster Platinum Pro VR. I had actually owned a Pacemaster treadmill prior to this. Pacemaster was a company made out of New Jersey in the U.S. Starting in 1968 or 69. They had a real good reliability record. People said good things, that they lasted real long and were very dependable. They weren't as real up on the highest tech screens like some of the things that are out there today, but very dependable and good treadmills. The one I bought one in 1995 that I had until 2011. In 2011, my main motor was still working good. I still had no trouble with the belt or the deck, but I was starting to have some of the problems with the display. The electronics were starting to have some issues, and I just decided it was time to go ahead and upgrade at that point. The treadmill had I don't remember if it was a 10-year or lifetime warranty on the motor, and the motor was still good, a lifetime on the frame, but the electronics only had like a 5-year warranty. And I had the treadmill for like 16 years, so I just decided it was time to upgrade. So I moved to this Pacemaster Platinum Pro VR. This came with a 10-year motor, lifetime warranty. I think it again was like 5 years on the electronics. Well, the electronics has held up. I did have a little issue. I think I wasn't correctly adjusted at the beginning. And about 1.5 years into owning this one, the motor actually did burn out, which was a big surprise, especially since the motors in these things are supposed to last and last. It has like a brushless motor. I looked at the time, there were still a lot of people with parts because they hadn't been out of business that long. I found that buying a new motor for most places was $300 to $400. I researched and found the company that actually makes the motor, and I called them directly, and I was able to order and get a new motor for $125 shipped to me. And it was a US made company that made these excellent motors. Anyway, I got it in and I was able to install it and replace the old motor, my neighbor and I. And that motor has held up now for the last, 9 plus years. And it's been great. And I still don't think I have a problem with the motor, but my deck and my belt are worn out. Like I said, the electronics are still good. This was kind of a neat treadmill in that one of the features that it had that you still can't find in most new treadmills is it had the decline feature. Now, I realize that there are some brands that have big inclines these days and have some decline. Most of those brands, as I've researched, do not give you much a very long warranty, and they don't have the greatest customer service. So in my research, you'll see I went with a different company that has a longer warranty, and it's just makes a solid treadmill that should last. So that's what I'm hoping for. I don't need all the bells and whistles with the big screen. As you'll see in my room, I keep a TV in the corner anyway, and I will get a smart treadmill that will allow me to connect to apps like Zwift or Ruby or things like that. But and I still have my run device that I can move to the new treadmill that will allow me to transmit my data to my Garmin watch, which will be nice. But this was a nice treadmill. It had the buttons for express, go to a certain incline, or express speed. You could change your speed. It actually had 22 different programs in it. No special screen or anything, just very basic what you needed. I will say that these water bottle things were not real deep, so a lot of water bottles, when the treadmill was shaking and moving, would fall out. So it wasn't the greatest for drink holders. So I real often would have a table next to me where I could set stuff as I worked out. But this has been a really good, reliable treadmill until recently. I'm going to stop it and just show you real quickly how many miles and what I've used it for. You can go to this. I have used this for 1,464 hours, and I've put 7,146 miles on it. So I think I've gotten pretty good usage out of it. That ends up being probably a quarter a mile or something for what I paid for it. I'd be very happy if I can get that out of the new one. But anyway, I just want to say goodbye to my old friend, and thought you might find it interesting. I hope you're having a great week, and keep moving.